Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Coldfire, and I'm doing a daily love message for today. Please like, share, and subscribe if you would like me to connect with your specific situations. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Look at that. Keep it simple. We have Keep It Simple from Notes from the Universe on love and connection. Keep it simple for today. Old souls use words very sparingly, except, of course, for I love, thank you, wow, now, and cool. Wow, I love you, now, the universe. P.S., which sounds much better than wow, now, I love you. Sequence is important. There's something about the sequence, a series of events happening today. Energetically, these are energies, also, they're timeless, but we can get a sequence on the energies that we are facing today. There's a specific romantic love situation that's coming through, some actions being taken on possibly your behalf, or some resources have come through. These could be actual mental resources, the ability to think a little clearly, or some information, some facts about you or your person that have come to the light, that make it more possible for either one of you to take action towards each other and this relationship. Let's see. The Star Code Astro Oracle deck seems to be quite charged up right now, ready to give us some information. 18th of February, 2023. What's going on right now? Change. The situation is changing. Changing definitely for the better, because the truth seems to have come out. Some kind of mind fog, of like an ancient dark cloud of mind fog when it comes to romantic situations has lifted. Solar flares activated, and it has activated some kind of truth seeking mechanism when it comes to romantic love relationships amongst everyone. All I want to say, hang in there. There will be still there still will be blocks. People have been lied to. People have been programmed to work in a certain way when it comes to romantic love situations and relationships. Ascendant entrance. Check out your ascendant sign, your rising sign. Maybe there is something in that. The way you show up in romantic, the way you're showing up in front of your romantic partner has got to do something with your rising sign at the moment. Alliance, yes. The collective is moving towards. The collective has been activated. I feel it's fine. Let's say there's so much clarity coming to us, especially in the divine masculine polarity. The divine masculine polarity has suddenly gotten activated, and the divine masculine collective all across the cosmos is working in alliance to bring about some kind of change. Let's see. There is some entrance. There is new energies that are coming through. New energies that are coming through. It's new spirit guides that are going to support the individuals in a romantic pair or in a romantic situation. Is my pursuit honorable, both honorable and focused? This has come out quite a bit. You'll have some stalkers that might have influenced you. Like you might have had people around you in your life who believed in loving from a distance, or you or your person, and they might have influenced you. They might have wanted to keep you at a distance from your beloved, you or your person, the people that y'all grew up with, people that were around you or are around you in your life. It seemed like one they wanted y'all to be looking at each other from afar, and you all have picked up those tendencies, you all have picked up that kind of mindset. It's like I think our person is thinking, the masculines are thinking, especially the divine masculines are thinking, that why have I been watching her from a distance? Am I singing my, is it time to reclaim and reinvent the structures in my life? A black-footed ferret take over. Yes, so it's like they're finally realizing that they've observed you from a distance and they have as much information that they can get from a distance. Now they need to take over the situation, take over um, um, handling this assistant, this relationship, this romantic relationship. They're ready. They're ready to sing. They might be sending you some music across, maybe not directly, but you might find it on your news feed. They might be manifesting some songs into your newsfeed where that express how they feel. They might be singing and recording something that might be coming through to you from somewhere. You might see it on their stories, or you might just hear them telepathically or intuitively, energetically. You might hear their voice. Let's see, what are they thinking? What are they thinking right now? They're thinking about uh, your abilities, something to do with our abilities, our intuitive abilities, of how we pick up on whatever they are doing, and they're trying to think about how that kind of works, because that's how they want to live their life, like going forward, and understanding something about these bunch of people who have created a lot of drama and chaos in their life around them, for which they possibly, because of this five of wands type of people, they might have wanted to keep a distance from you and look at you from a distance, and now they are creating a distance in between these type of people and moving forward, and which possibly means that there's going to be a little more distance between you and them physically, right? So they're thinking about intuition, and they possibly started practicing, and they've observed you, they've observed at a distance of how you function totally under. Keep moving forward intuitively. They know that you're connected to the cosmos, you're connected to a higher self. Only other beings, other higher, they should think, like, there's alien beings or other higher dimensional beings that you're connecting with, but no, it's they understand that you are connected with your own higher self as well. They have seen your higher self. Once they moved to uh, in their own personal life, when they decided to connect with their own higher selves and not just depend on other entities like angels, gods, etc., but their own personal higher self, they realize that this is what you were doing exactly for all this while. When it came to your external world and people around us as well, the way we ventured across this and moved forward from that situation, complete connection with the higher self. They're thinking about making an offer. They're making thinking about making a genuine offer from this space of being connected to the higher self. They're thinking about moving with you, possibly. It's like an offer to let's travel across the world or look at this world from a higher self perspective. Or they're thinking about offering you something. Offering you something that you deserve, and it is rightfully yours. Like, they see you doing something in the world, like your presence, the way you they're seeing the divine feminine when they have reached from a higher self perspective, and they realize that there's some kind of material world resources that need to be that are manifesting um for us here, and they're thinking about it. They possibly think they are singing to the tunes of that, let my person, my beloved, get this finally, so that they can move around the world. They feel that this should be funded. This type of living, this type of thought form should be funded, should be getting money. This is what they're thinking. It's coming up very clearly, or they have like they want to offer. They want to offer. They want to offer. Their emotions are a little blocked. Their emotions are a little blocked. They don't. Their emotions are a little blocked. So, and that is possibly because of still some kind of traditional outlook on romantic relationship lingers on. Hold on for a second. This It's like they've stopped listening right now. They're not tapping into these their higher self is blocked because their higher self was connected to some belief system, traditional, very orthodox belief system, whatever religion. The Hierophant speaks about religion, and the King of Cups uh, bottled up, which religious ideology blocks, right? And but the bottom line of the matter always seems to shine through. Like, everybody knows that this King of Cups, who is bottling up his emotions, is is doing it because of traditional belief systems, or the religious group, or the culture in which they grew up in. That's why they block showcasing these emotions, or block any thoughts or any discussions, or look into anything of that category when it comes to people that are in their life. So this person will not talk about who they like, who they love, who they want to be with. This could be your person, or this could be you. You have you're possibly not very very restricted and very controlled on what you think about this. You're possibly not even allowed to think about a romantic partner. It's always been chosen for you, or uh, told to you, and then that is why your person cannot see, seem to get through to you emotionally, but they're able to get through to you intuitively, like energetically. And whoever this king of cups person is, was bottled up their emotions. It could be you, or it could be your person, it could be a person. It The bottled up emotions kind of create an energy field, like, it can't be hidden. Real emotions cannot be hidden. It Like, the mental energy comes through, because the king of cups has really, really, really deep emotions as well. So no matter how much you are guarded and you're blocking everyone off, the the energy is present there, and everybody sees that there's another energy. There are two energies here, similar energies interacting. So they see the couple, they do see the couple. And it's like, it's people who are not of any authority, any kind of hierophant authority, who have never ever built a higher self. But there are other people who might be of an authority, in an authoritative place, and they might want to control these kind of situations, these personal situations. But as humanity, the collective consciousness evolves, they also let their the it's like a dynamic system, but it has to happen like worldwide. One religion worldwide has relaxed these rules, relaxed those rules, etc., etc., etc. This is what the authorities do, right? But the people around you, like the five of wands type of people that showed up at the bottom of the deck, they will they will not evolve. They will in fact try to use these things in a sadistic way, keep you in the old mindset programming, the restrictive programming. Maybe back then it worked, but now it is harmful, and people knowingly do this. People of no authority, but of the same religious group, or the yeah, same religious group, not the opposite religious group, but same religious group, cultural group that you are part of, will perpetuate the same restrictive programming when it comes to romantic relationships. And that is creating some major block. But like I had channeled in my previous reading, like, these old towers that we did not know existed, of some kind of mind control system, which worked in eras that predated humanity. It was for aquatic life, when we were in the Atlantean civilization, aquatic life civilization. Human beings had not evolved on planet Earth by that time. That was the technology there in place, energetic system technology. I mean, and there were some sections in the world where that energetic technology was built. And now that we have structures on top of it, it was connecting more closely to the clouds and ethers, and now we have digital technology, cloud technology. It suddenly was like, people thought that humanity, the technology had evolved so much that, you can use these things to mind control. But let me tell you something. It is not the people in the authority that were uh that are using in like personal, interpersonal love connection relation, mind control and love connection, because they know not to mess with that. People who have reached that place of authority and have that sacred knowledge know not to block this. They know it. So these are petty fools, low lives, who have been messing around with people's personal life. um the situation will pass. All situations pass, like, you're already, the thoughts, the mind has moved, the mind of this couple that I'm talking about, us and our person, the mindset has already moved to a very, very, very high stage. It's like the highest of high. We have the high priestess here, we have the hierophant here. It's a very high stage. And now the new beginning is initiated in that stage, so the mind is completely away from any sort of uh, mind control manipulation. And any energetically, those towers got blasted. You can go back to the timeless tarot fund live that I did, the last one on the 17th of February, and you can read the little story in the description box on how it came to be that the mind control towers were blown up. What do they want to say? It's like they are finally able to speak up, and it's like I'm getting an apologetic energy, like it's not directly like I'm sorry, because I think this relationship and the individuals in this couple have evolved way too much to, or moved out of those silly little I love you and I'm sorry, here I'm gonna give you a gift, and it was never there in the first place. So like they're feeling a little sorry for not speaking up, and now they're like kind of saying that earlier they might have said some things like, it wasn't time for them to speak, or they can't speak. There's some more time. That gives them time. It's like they were waiting for this third party situation to end. There was possibly third party situations can be created. It is almost never another romantic person, and most definitely not in this type of a highly evolved high priestess hierophant energy bringing couple, right? It isn't. And the king of cups here, the ability to bottle up such strong knowing of each other and feelings for each other, right? Recognition of the higher selves and the ability to move on a higher timeline and mental functioning. It's the timeline where they can actually they can break open their locked jaw and start speaking has come through. Now that but the thing is, there still has been a dramatic ending to the third party situation. Third party situation is this thing, the hierophant. Now the higher ups are also realizing, like the authorities, the people who always wanted true love to come through, because they understand this. They also understand, they're kind of understanding their deceptive ways. These could be members of the family, and they understand that it's been self sabotage, and it possibly might have caused some kind of death. That energy, how they've been deceptive, they have possibly blocked some kind of divine information that was coming through regarding the couples that they were feeling in the energy field, that these two people need to come together, but they're not coming together, and they kind of neglected it. They were like, oh, maybe it's free will choice, or this person is probably of these two can't come together because of some or the other reason, some kind of orthodox reasons, right? They cannot come together. That's why it's okay for them not to be together. And because the masculine wasn't speaking up either, so they were thinking that the masculine is not ready to be with this feminine, this high powered high priestess feminine. And now they have understood that It Their job was to bring this about together for these couples, and they've understood their deceptive ways. They've understood the they were truth. What they were speaking was lies in the present moment, but they were truths in a past time, in a time that was way before this. Possibly a decade ago, it was fine. Yeah, a decade ago, it was fine. It was fine, but now it was lies, and they've understood that their lives have been affected, and their growth and transformation has been. They have self sabotaged their own uh, transformation, and possibly led to somebody from this place of authority suffer some physical. Somebody's ill from this, the authority circle of the hierophant. That is what got killed before time. That is what got everybody to start speaking, like, that is what. And that energy has been blasted off. It has been blasted off. It has been blasted off, like the mind control. Even the authorities were under mind control, like. And now they're wondering, why were they suffering? Look at the Six of Cups. Past life connection with these authorities and your person. There was some lesson to be learned in communication and personal authority, hidden resources from the entire collective. Some work needs to be done. These religious groups that were functioning under outdated orthodox rules, even in present times, were doing that because something in a past timeline or a past life, that lesson, it's a beautiful lesson. I'm not saying that it's a beautiful lesson. That's why that needed to be learned in this lifetime. And it was something to do with personal authority, like the divine masculine authority rising in. And right now, as we speak, there are the divine masculines that are awakening. The alliance of divine masculines have left positions of authority in organization, left organization. They're going their own way. They're reaching a place of personal authority. And so the hierophant kind of people are possibly done. They're done with their twin flame journey, their own personal authority, finding the soul's personal authority, and they're supposed to be teachers, mentors, right? So the ascended masters also had forgotten for possibly a decade what they were doing. Why were they speaking like this? Why was it? It was a past life kind of lesson that they possibly ignored, and they learned it in a dark night of the soul. Ascended masters were shocked because seemed a little shocked, or not shocked, like, oh, all right, okay. They're accepting of this lesson. The ascended masters, like, lived like students, like this immaturity, unknowingness. So they didn't know this. These souls are very old. Ascended master souls are very, 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 very old and ancient, and for them to be going back to the page of pentacles, so that the divine masculines could finally, the divine masculine portions of the soul could finally find a place of personal authority. And the need for orthodox religion, uh, cultural belief systems, and cultural programming that needed to be shut down in a past lifetime, with continued, possibly these people did not, because of some kind of corruption. They couldn't do it. Ascended masters couldn't shut this religious and cultural programming business. And now they have suffered under it for 10 years. And now, right now, they're realizing that, oh, all right, it's time to end it. So they're learning how to end it, how to wrap that business up. It's going to take a little bit longer till both of you can be together. If you all are separated, or if you all are just, I think you all are just struggling right now, struggling with these energies. So if you all are not together, if you're like in no contact or something like that, um, it might not, this energy might not be heavy on you, but if you all are together or married, this might feel so horrible, like you don't know what's hitting you. It's the, what's this third energy? I'm not cheating on him, she's not cheating on me, we don't even talk to anyone else, we hardly talk to each other, like we live in the same house, we have our own life. And why am I feeling like, this negative energy? Because it's dying. This card is also of healing. You're healing from that third energy hitting you so strong. It's some ancestral, a generational curse breaking here. And it was a lesson for the ascended masters. So we couldn't pretty much do anything but to take charge of our own life and spiritual journey and keep walking. Us divine masculines or divine collective, right? All of us have the masculine and feminine in us. And when we get to the point where we are in the Eight of Cups portion of our soul's journey, we have reached this last stage of spiritual ascension. The divine feminine obviously wakes up, the polarity wakes up first. She learns, and then she holds space for the divine masculine to take the final awakening walk towards her. So that's what I have for you today. Just hang in, and these energies are a little confusing because this is not a lesson for us. This is for the ascended master souls who had to be born here in these times to like learn what they to learn to fix what they should have done in a past lifetime. And these ascended masters are not that old either. Like, they are, I wouldn't say they're very young in age, but it could be like in 50s and 60s. So that's not like really, really old. I don't think that's really old. I think that's young. Anyways, that's all I have for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next reading.